Greetings everybody and welcome to Just Norman channel. If you're new, please like, subscribe, and share. And today we're going to be talking about the Tomorrow War that stars Chris Pratt and C.K. Simmons. So, this is a spoiler review of the Tomorrow War, which I found to be rather good, and the mainstream is attacking it. Imagine that. Attempting to destroy it along with these so-called review sites in the mainstream that give it an up or down approval or disapproval. And you know who they are. I'm not even going to say who they are. These people are just out to lunch. I thought the movie on Amazon Prime was done well. My only gripe, though, I thought it was a little too long. I think it could have been at least 30 minutes shorter, I think. But that 30 minutes gave us the ending, basically, of wrapping it up, you know? So, I'm okay with that. The entire setup of the movie is that an alien race wipes out the human race 40 years in the future. They come back in time to recruit a world that has people capable of fighting, while being transported at least 5 days into the future, live or die not coming back. But some do come back, but it is an interesting concept. Not a new concept, of course, but nonetheless a great movie, I thought. And compared to all the crap that we're getting, it's not bad at all. The movie establishes contemporary ideas about veterans to Chris Pratt, Dan Foster. Works with his dad, which he cut off due to past issues between father and son, to conflict viewing point on drafting people for a war against their opinion, but you never really get that feeling you do in a certain way. See from Chris Pratt's point of view and character to a certain point, but also a patriotic pride as he is a former soldier from the Gulf War, about 15 years earlier, which is attempting to get into a private company that provides private mercs, is my thoughts. And moving forward, the premise starts moving rather quickly. Once Pratt's character is forced into service, he's basically wrapping up his affairs, which they only give him like one day. He's a high school teacher teaching science, but he's thrust into this war by a via transport device, which I think their arm wrists are attached to them, that has some way to transport them. And so, however, this idea of throwing civilians into the meat grinder, which that's how I see it, is something I kind of understand. And when I was overseas, I had 3 months of training by a certain company, which, of course, doesn't prep you for the realities of working in a war zone. But this movie, you are thrown into the mix straight out of the gate, as if you're in a video game, which many reviews stated it felt like. I can understand that, and it is crazy to straight up throwing people into the meat grinder. People that, that's just normal people. It just doesn't make any sense, So, as for the aliens, the creatures that are not that inventive, in my opinion, you get no real information to get some here and there, but it was speculation for the most part, which the monsters creatures were fast as hell, just ripping through people like Swiss cheese. That is why I kept saying throwing people into the meat grinder. Overall, the movie had a lot of unknown people and actors and actresses. It had zero woke crap. The only two major actors was Chris Pratt and J.K. Simmons, which played off very well. I didn't care that there was unknown people in there. I'm kind of getting tired of all these big name actors and stuff, and I think if we kind of stick to some nobodies and stuff, we get a lot of raw acting and stuff like that, and probably a better performance out of that person, But in the end of the movie, it is discovered that the so-called aliens are just that, but were being transported on a vessel that seems to have crash-landed in the Arctic. In a lot of ways, like what happened in Transformers being frozen in ice, you know what I'm saying? And all that with Megatron and all that. I got that kind of sense, and how they get to the solution of location. It moves fast, but I felt it was well done and stuff. I know there's not a lot in my review here, but I'm not going to go into straight details. I'm just kind of giving you a rough overview of how I see it, how I like it, and all that stuff. I hope you really do too. You know what I'm saying? Um, it is sad that so many in the mainstream are attacking this film. I think it could have done well in theaters, but let me know what you all think down below. I'm going to wrap it up here, but take care, everybody, and keep liking, subscribing, and sharing. We need to get to 200 subs, everybody. Bye.